Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. We are at Old Burg Lake today. Going to do some bottom fishing here, try to catch us some black carps during the day. Let's take a look. Here's where we're at on the map. Over here. Over here, so let me get set up here. I've been trying to get, make my leaders a little longer. This will probably start our happy hour here, I'm assuming, when you do crafting. We want feeder leaders. I'm going to make them a little longer than what I've been making them. Go ahead and use these two pieces first. It's going to make it the size of our line, so it's going to turn out as a 36. And yes, that did start the happy hour. Let's make 3 of these. We'll use one of those. Put a carp hook on this one. I'm going to use a potato. Again, guys, I'm trying to save up money. I'm not trying to spend anything. Now, what we could do is make a PVA exactly the same as this, if we've got what we need. So, if we want to make an exact PVA, right, what do we got there? Hemp seed, flaxseed, hemp seed, flour, right? Corn, and coriander. So, we want to make a little bit of a make some PVA here. You gotta click on the right buttons if you want to make something. So we're going to make a PVA. So we want to make a dry mix. And this was hemp seed flour. I only have one. Then it was flaxseed. Corn. And coriander, right? Only got one of those left too. Now what we can do is there's hemp seed in here, there's flaxseed, there's corn. So as long as we add the same stuff, we're not going to hurt ourselves. So if you look, here's corn feed pellets. So let's add those. And then we can add, thought I seen some flaxseed or some hemp seed. So right here, some hemp seed pellets. Let's add those. So we're not changing anything. We're kind of keeping it the same. Let's make that. Again, I don't know if it works. And we'll call it the BCs. Okay. Again, as long as I'm trying to use up the stuff in my inventory, but I'm trying not to buy new stuff. So we're going to do this. We're going to put this on there. And we only got enough to make one batch, so maybe it doesn't work. I don't know. I'm going to make sure I got my clip off. I'm just going to kind of do it by feel here. I'm going to change this over to now, with the third rod, we can do a couple different things. We can look, what are people catching on? What are people catching the BCs on in my region? So let's take a look at it here. And it looks like some double hemp pop-ups. Okay. We'll change that out, right? We don't have any more of the oh, there. You say I got 4 more. Oh crap, we want to change this. We want this double pop-up. They were using double hemp 15. And I don't think I got another hemp, right? I got a neutral. I got a honey cream. Now, what would they be using for this? Is it fresh grass? I don't know. We got some sort of grass PVA here. I don't know. Let's try it. Well, we're getting bites on both rods. Oh, I thought we had a fish. I already blew it. Already blew it, man. I wasted a PVA and a ground bait. Try to get us some gold bait. Moly. All right, yeah, I thought we had fish on boat there. The way it was going, I screwed us up already. At night, I want to run over and try to catch us an eel, if we can. We'll at least give it a shot. Looks like we're getting some bitage on the double hemp there. Maybe actually catch a fish. Doesn't seem very big. Probably throw that out a little far. Let's not do it too early this time. Let's actually catch the fish. That's the fake out again. Nope, this one's on there this time. Alright. Brassy. This one seems a little bigger. All right. So in case you guys missed it, one of the other videos, one of the mistakes I made when I was a new player, is I bought all kinds of bait. I just wanted to have everything in my inventory. These dead fish, I got a lot of them because of, but I bought all this bait, and now a lot of times it's not hot. Nothing's biting on it, right? So, I'm basically trying to use it and catch fish on it, but obviously not have trash days, hopefully, but again, save money, not spend any money. So we just went through 4 or 5 days of trolling, so the last 4 or 5 days, and then now we're going to do some bottom fishing for a few days here, and starting out at Old Burg. Couple grassies. None of the BCs yet. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. All the things that YouTube would like you to do. Doesn't cost you a penny, and I do really appreciate it. Let's get us another gold bait here, or try to get us some gold bait. We got us some molly last time. Yep. Whiff. That's a whiff. Strike out. Alright, getting some more action here on the potato. You know, you can boil them, cook them, put them in a stew. All right, we've got our first BC here. $37,000 XP, and it's only 4.6. Guys, I'm pretty sure a trophy is 30. Again, I'm throwing right on that other side of that green, right between those two green spots is what I'm aiming for. It was getting some nibbles there, but looks like it stopped, unfortunately. And guys, you can do this without the PVA with the potatoes here. Gold bait, gold bait, gold bait. Right at the bottom of this tree. Yep. And we got 4 night crawlers and a red worm. Night crawlers are not bad. Red worms are definitely good for match rods or some of your specialty fish. Alright, got us another one here. Not big. Not too bad though. Actually bigger. What I try to do too, if I know it's going to be my happy hour, I try to catch stuff that potentially is higher XP. I try not to go catch crucian and gibbles. If it's going to be my happy hour, I'll try to do some rare stuff first if I can target them, to try to get the most out of my happy hour, and then after my happy hour's up, then switch it over. Like tonight, part of our happy hour, we can try to catch some eels, which are very big experience. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to turn the furnace actually up. Turn the air up, basically, so it's not as running all the time. Where's all the fish at? Let's go. Like to get us about 5 more before dark. A nice VC. Get me a snack. Got some algae. That one was a little harder because of the digging. That digging zaps your energy, so if you know you're getting a bite, don't dig. Dig after you get the fish. A little smaller one there, unfortunately. Our double spring herbs ain't working very well. We caught the one common on it, which was our first fish. I was about to pick that up. Okay, he was just stalling, I guess, on the smaller one. Non-marker. No bueno. It only cost us 8 silver to come here. So I'm sure we're in Profitsville. I was able to make all the ground bait and I had everything, so I didn't have to buy any more bait. All right, come on, we need a couple more here. Just give us up to 10 fish. If I'm not getting any bites, I'm going to go ahead and dig. One red worm. Not great. All right. I'd like to get a couple more here before we move over and try to catch an eel. There is a ground bait. I'll see if I've got what I need to make it, but I'm not going to buy anything. And if I can't make it exact, I'm not going to make it. Because sometimes no ground bait's better than the wrong ground bait, I think, but I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I just feel like sometimes ground bait may stop you from getting bites, but you would think any ground bait's better than no ground bait, for bite rate anyway. All right, nice grassy. Not gonna be. I probably shouldn't have thrown that one back out. I probably should have waited, because when I go to move to the other spot, that's going to cost us a PVA and a ground bait. just a few seconds here, a couple minutes in game to see if we can get another bite. Not opposed to getting one more here, if we could pull it off. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. All right, let's go ahead and relog here. This is quicker, I think, than running around the lake. Alright, so we're going to switch up a little bit here. I think it's right here. And one of the things we can do is I've already got this one kind of set up for it. I just want to use a small. Again, these are short. Let's use this one. And we're just going to throw out a piece of fish for now. I'm going to make this a clip 8. There won't be a bite indicator on here. That's okay. And then I'm going to look at PVA. Okay, take a look at PVA while we're sitting here. Let me see here. So the PVA is flaxseed, bloodworm, dried krill, chopped worm, zebra mussels, and fish oil. That's what this guy uses. There was 2 of these. This one is flaxseed, bloodworm, dried kale, chop worm, zebra mussels, and fish oil. So both of these guys are using the same setup. And they're saying 36.28. So let's make sure we're in the right spot. So there's a eel. It's a marker. It's small. 9,000 XP. Oh, I should have put some of that. I'm going to go ahead and switch this one up. I'm trying to use these bait fish. We can put, let's throw this out for now. All right, so we got an eel. What did I say the location was? We're at 36.28, so I think we're good. I think that's what I said. Again, unfortunately, I got the mind of a goldfish. Yeah, so we're at the right spot. Now let's see if we got what we need to craft the PVA. So it was flaxseed, which we're down to our last one. Bloodworm. I wish you could select multiple there. Bloodworm. Dried krill, chopped worm, and then zebra mussels I may not have. Maybe. Uh-oh. And then fish oil. I'll save this recipe. We're going to call this eel. Let's put some caps in there. Let's make it look professional. Eel magic. Just going to make the smaller one. These eels are not 50 kg. So let's go ahead and add some eel magic. So what we're going to do is we're going to give us a little PVA here. Not even sure if we can put a PVA on this. And we also could have looked at the records and ratings is your friend. No PVA here anyway. Possibly catch a burbot on that as well, or a catfish even. Alright, let's go ahead and dig since we got the energy. I'm thinking I'm out of matches. Alright. Scary. I think I'm out of matches here. Yeah, I need to make, because I could have made some tea while waiting and some coffee. I think I have what I need besides the matches. Alright, let's get us a couple more eels here. One BC. And our largest one was the last one we caught there in the evening. Now you can catch these all the way up till 8 a.m., 9 a.m., depending on the weather. Overcast, rainy, probably even later, maybe even right in the middle of the day. They seem to be more of a nocturnal fish. So far, we didn't catch a ton of BCs, but we caught a black carp. We moved over here, we got an eel. And we caught the eel before I added the magic eel bait. So again, I'd like to get a couple more eels, that'd be nice. Let's get another one here. More eels. Let's go. Let's go. Now they were catching some black carps near one of these bridges, and it might have been this other one. It might have been this one. We'll take a look at it here about 8 a.m. in game. Not sure if we're going to get any more here. Oh, we got one here. No bite indicator. Come on, give us an eel. All right, non-marker, unfortunately. I don't have the I probably had one I could have added to it. Again, it's cloudy. We can go to about 9 a.m. in game. We got 2 wheels. Unfortunately, one of them was a non-marker. We got our energy back. Let's go ahead and try to get us some baits. Algae, 2-to-1 odds. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Save our battery life. Alright, the happy hour's over. Which if we get a nice eel here, unfortunately we would not get double XP. Let's give it a little bit here in game. Not much longer at this spot. There is no hemp, right? I mean, we could technically do let's run up here real quick and give it a few tries here at the bridge. I feel like, I don't know how long it's been. Alright, I don't know if maybe we don't use this here. Well, that's still got the clip on it. We could have took that off, but that's okay. Oh, walking on water. Jesus has arrived. Again, it doesn't hurt to give this spot a little quickie try since we're already over here. Again, guys, it only costs 8 silver to come here. Free 8. Pretty inexpensive. We'll give it about 2 more hours in game. If we don't get a bite, we'll go ahead and call it. The other spot did work, per se. Not so much for the hemp that I was trying to use, but for the potatoes, didn't do bad. Again, we got some fish. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to get anything here. This doesn't look like it's going to be the right spot. Maybe back over to the other spot would be better. Well, not maybe. At this point, it definitely would be. Alright, let's go ahead and relog, guys, sell our fish. I am going to spend a little money against my better judgment. I'm going to buy some matches. I think we buy those at the hardware store, eh? Check the cafe just for shits and giggles, and we can get a, so you want to do by weight, do the smallest one, so that's 31. 31. We didn't get the biggie pike trophy. Alright. $103. It cost us 8 to come here, so 95 into Profitsville. And then 95 into Profitsville. And let's get some matches. 500 matches for 347. So what do we say? 90 profit now instead of 95. Guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me. Until next time, have fun fishing. I am out of here.